Hello, this is Iris from 100 Words. And so we have our weekly, which goes, oh God, from the 28th to April. So I actually read together the monthly as also the weekly. So with tomorrow, like I said, that's the 28th. We will start with that. They chose for me 3 card decks. So, and that's actually the same ones which we had last week, but hey, I use that what I get told. So that is the Angel Dreams from Doreen Virtue. That is the one deck. Then we have the Energy deck, which is from Sandra and Taylor. So I was asked to say the name. Here it is. That's that deck. And then we have another one, which is the Angel Tarot cards from Doreen Virtue. Okay? So, well, then let's begin. And then we will see how everything is panning out here. So let me use first the Angel cards. So you know the drill here. They're falling out if they think they are ready or not, and they're coming. Okay. All right, then let's see how many we have. So that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm not dismissing them. I will use them later on. And then we need the energy cards. So same here. We are flying. But I think it's only 1 card for now. Yep. Okay. Sorry that you have to watch that, but this is how that goes. I'm not tuning into the cards here. They do all the stuff by themselves. They say they speak or not. Okay. So that would be Tuesday. Oh, here we go. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So we need a couple more. Friday, Saturday, and I need another one, guys. Okay, all right, here we go. So that would be Sunday. We have this deck done. And then the last one. Well, okay, let's fly out. Monday, Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and there is one left over, and we use this later on. So, and then I'm panning out with those cards, the 4 which I need for the monthly. So, give me a second. Ugh. All right. 1, 2, 3. I keep also those on the side. Obviously, Spirit has something in mind here. So then let us see what's going on here. So for Monday, we have school. So what's the meaning of school? Meaning of lessons to learn. So there is many out there, they are still learning a lesson. So that could be taught by a teacher, or you have a guide, or you're doing something and you get trained. So there is still always lessons to learn, right? So that's also in our personal life like this. So pay attention what's going on around you, accept what's going on around you, and learn your lesson. Okay, it's very interesting. So that's for Monday. So for the kids which are in school, have a good day with that. So a lot of lessons to learn. So, and then we have a woman holding a coin. So what that means, it's not a spender, absolutely not. That is holding on to it. So if you overspend on the weekend, like we went shopping and we spent too much money, so that's just like, hey, put a break on it, okay? So take it easy and look if you really need that stuff, what you are buying, okay? So Mondays is never for me a shopping day, that's for sure. So, and then we have here 2 of air, which is saying being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. So what that means is then when we learn a lesson, we have the tendency to say, well, yeah, great. So now I stuck here. What am I doing with this lesson? So definitely you will have tomorrow a lesson to learn, but also, you're stuck with it and you don't want to get out of your head. So what they're saying, listen to your belly, listen to your intuition. And that's funny, we had this in the podcast today. So, but it's really like, think twice. Think what you really want to do with your life. Learn this lesson. So somebody is out there which really, really is learning a lesson. So don't stuck with it. Let it go. Let it flow. And it will teach you something. And it's good. It's positive. It's not negative. Okay? So that's Monday. And then we have Tuesday. And we have the High Council. So that is evolution, information, and potential. So that means all good, all well. If you learned your lesson the day before, now you have all the good things rolling in. So sit with it for a day or 2, even if you want to do that. Sit down and think, what's going on with me? Why do I learn lessons still? I mean, we learn lessons every day, right? But this year is really telling you it's like a lot information which you will get, and it's potential for many good things rolling in. So make your decision. Listen to your gut, okay? So, and then we have Healer of the Ages. So that's Jesus by himself. So that means the healing is going on for everybody on earth, not only for you, the listener, it's also for people, which are in the war zones right now. So in the Ukraine, in Russia, wherever a war is going on. So he's coming and saying, hey, look, I'm watching over you. So I try my very best to get you through the day or even to a whole week. Okay, but it's very protected, whatever you do. If you are travel, you're very protected. If you go out there and you're driving a car, you are protected. So that is the highest card which you can get to be protected. That applies also for Monday because it's coming with the lessons. Okay, so that's really cool. And then we have the 6 of air. Things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. Are you taking a trip? That is super for you. So meaning of you're coming out of old thinking patterns. When we have trips, we think we are driving around and stuff like that, but that's not only the case. So when it comes to trip, it's like, well, think where you want to go with your life. And it's not difficult anymore. So you made it difficult for yourself. So come out of that mode. Okay, because you learned your lessons. So we have this for Monday. And then they're saying there is a lot potential. So there is many good things rolling in if you allow that. So sit with this for a moment. Do we allow that? Yes, we have to, because that card is telling me really whatever you do between Monday and Tuesday is the biggest thing what you can do right now for yourself. So that's very interesting, right? It's a cool card. Okay, so then we have Wednesday. So on Wednesday we have the snake. So no, don't get in panic mode. So it's rebirth, release, and integration. So that means, in all these, from Monday, Tuesday, now we're on Wednesday. So snake, when it comes to rebirth, is that you feel differently. So you were sitting with your lesson, you're traveling around or you're driving around, whatever you like to do. So, but it gives you a conclusion. So, and you know exactly what to do. Instead of going backwards and holding on to the old things, that rebirth is always new. Everything is new. We are not holding on to old things and old patterns. Okay? So that is the first one for Wednesday. And then we have tons of abundance coming in. So that is cool. So that means abundance is not only about the money, so it's also about meeting new people, or, you invite more people into your life. But this year is, especially when you have a business will run like no tomorrow. You may struggle with that. You're still hanging with your lessons, but this card is telling me, go for it. Because everything is in place. You have only to grab it and rake it in. That's all what that is. If you have a new job, same thing. So maybe there is a raise or something like that, but it's all good. It's all for your good. There is nothing which can stop you. Only you can do that. If you stop yourself, well, guess what? Then this is not happening. So put yourself together and go for it. Go with your gut feeling. So here it is again, okay? So then we have the Three of Earth, and that is saying the power of activity. Here we go again. So we have the activities going, and then recognition for a very high quality work. Be a team player. So what is telling us that? So you had your lessons, so they fit all perfectly together. It's funny how that works, right? So, and it's saying you have a rebirth, release, start anew, your business is running like no tomorrow, and this is telling you too, but still everything is running for you, but be a team player. So, you know, not, oh, it's all me. So we know that our ego is sitting there. Yeah, it's all me. No, a team player means you play with everybody who is involved in a business or in a situation, okay? So then we have, where are we? We're Thursday. So that is spring, and that is awakening, projects, and renewal. So awakening stands not only so we wake up in the morning and we get out of bed. No, that's not what that is all about. So that is like you feel more in tune with the spirit world. So talk to your guide. Where am I going here? What do you want me to do? And see what your belly is telling you. Okay? So don't dismiss things in your, in your belly. Don't be a second guesser. Go with the flow. And there is projects and there is renewal. So everything starts anew. That is what spring is all about, right? Because the flowers are all coming out, or trees are start blooming. So yeah, this is what all this is about, rebirth. And we had this cut before with the snake, remember? So that fits perfectly together. So if you think you're stuck, you're wrong, okay? So also, they are giving me right now, there's somebody who's looking continuously for a new home. What is this with this home? That would be not good to go with the first one. It's the second one. And this will be absolutely the correct one. So I don't know why they are giving me this, but if you're looking for a house, don't go by the first one, do the second one, okay? Then we have financial constraints. So yeah, if I buy a house, of course, my money is going out of the house, right? So out of the bank account better, but it's a good house, it's a good home, so it's the right decision. Yeah, we have to spend for it, but it's blessed. It's perfectly fine for the person who is looking right now for a new home, right? So, and then we have the King of Earth and successful time. Man, this is a good week. So if you have a business, you cannot do anything wrong, that's for sure. Even if you start a new job, not happening. And then it's also, so I said that, a successful time, and then accept opportunities and the Midas Lounge. So yeah, this card here is saying only or repeating just what's going on from Monday to that day, because it's all lined up, it's all balanced. So it's on you if you take it or you let it go. If you let it go, then after that, don't complain, okay? So we had that. Where are we? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So we're on Friday. And that is balance and the kingdom. So the kingdom is not meant by the United Kingdom. So that is more or less you are working really in a nice and balanced inner thought patterns. You feel good, you feel good by yourself. You don't need a lot of people around you, so sit with yourself. That is what the meaning is. So we want to buy a house, we have a rebirth, we are doing all the right things. So, and this is meaning everything is balanced, but it's on you to grab it or if you let it go. So for our second guessers, people really don't do that. Go with your gut. Everything is nicely laid out. It will help you to make a decision, and this is a good decision, okay? So then we have here anxieties. Oh boy. So the anxieties are coming when we think, and this is our second guessing, right? Who I buy the house? Oh my God, is this the right one? Am I writing now, my name under, on the paperwork, and everything is going down the tubes? So here we sit down and we are complaining and thinking. So if you not, let this go, your anxiety is going up to the roof, and this is really not needed. And the guides don't want that for you. Anxiety is created by us because we get in panic mode. That is what anxiety is actually. It's, panic. But don't create this. It's absolutely not necessary. They would give me other cards if this would be in a not a good way, but this is positive. So try to get rid of your anxiety. It's absolutely not needed. It's maybe a situation where you are in, from school to whatever, buying a new car. So don't get in anxiety mode. Don't. You are covered from head to toe with the blessings from above. Okay? So then we have the Ace of Air, and that is saying brilliant new ideas and inspirations. Well, here you have it again. So the whole week has really this pattern and is seeing the truth of a situation and a challenging begins. So what is that meaning? So everything is in order, right? And now you think, oh my God, everything is going down the tubes. No, that's not the case. So what they're trying here to say is that you are challenging yourself again because you are second guessing. Even you have everything on the table here, which is telling you everything is okay. You have only to follow the path. Everything is there for you, and you still sit there with your little ego on your shoulder, and this ego is continuously complaining. So what this card means, no, absolutely not. Stop doing this. It's a stop sign. So what they're saying is you have good ideas, you have a lot of inspirations, so it will be fine. Go with your projects, if you paint your house or whatever you do. So don't go in this mode. Oh, I have to let this go. Oh, no, maybe I'm not doing this. Maybe I do it next week. No, this week is the week. So really take care of things, and you have the most benevolent outcome with it, okay? Instead of stuck in the past, or, that could be feeling patterns too. Well, oh, can I let this go? Or a friendship is ending, or whatever is ending, but it's for the best and it's good for you, okay? So that's very interesting what we have this week here. So, and then we have Saturday, and that's all about food. Oh boy, here we go with the food, right? So it's nourishment, relationships, and health. So what are we doing with that? What are they trying to tell us here? So first of all, many of us, we eat still the winter food instead of going a little bit lighter. So go for that, because then you feel better. That's number one. Number two, when it comes to relationships, that is really a thing where you have to start anew. So if you stuck in an old relationship, friendship, name it, whatever, so it's time that you end this and you start a new pattern or a path instead of holding on to the old one. And sometimes that is needed to make us feel better or to heal ourselves. Okay, so that's that. And there's health. Hold on. So what I'm getting right now is when it comes to health, we have somebody out there which has sinus issues, massive sinus issues. Be careful with that. If you really don't feel good, you better see a doctor. So there's something going on with sinuses. It's a female. I don't know, but when I get this, I spit it out, you know that. So see a doctor, okay? There is something wrong. Okay, and then we have the next card, and there's strategy. Interesting, right? So meaning of sit down, look at your week. So we are already by Saturday, but what they're saying is look back, and then make a strategy how you go from there in the good way. Like I said, there is nothing bad here on the table. So where they're saying only, okay, so we showed you from Monday to Friday what's going on. So now sit down and figure out your next steps, okay? So, but they are all blessed because this year is the feather. And the feather comes from heaven, as we know, that's from the angels. So that means you're protected. It's only on you now to sit down to see what you did from Monday to Friday and where you want to go with that. Okay, so, but it will be positive and it's blessed. That is a nice card. And then we have the Eight of Fire, and this is saying events moving at a fast pace. So that is good too. So that means if you started a new project or you have a business that is running like no tomorrow, you maybe don't see this right now, but it's coming and coming and coming, and even you struggle with it. This is not okay. So don't struggle with that. It's all blessed. And this card here is saying also too, delays are over. So there is not a delay anymore. Everything is running as it should be. So don't stuck. And then many things happening at once. Decisions, decisions, decisions. So that's what's coming with that. but it's all blessed. It's all good. You have really everything here on the table. Learn your lesson. See where you want to go with your life. So you buy maybe a house, you buy a car, whatever it is, but you have all the blessings going. Build a lineup in yourself. Have a strategy where you want to go with that. Do you want to go with this? Yes or no? So, but you have to really sit down and think about it. But everything is running so quick and so fast that your head is spinning. So that you, when you have a business or you started a new job, it's like bam, 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 bam. It goes and goes and goes. So that's really, really good. That's the pattern from the whole week. Very interesting. So then we have Sunday, and this is saying, okay, caution, boundaries. What that means is relax. So Sunday is time, sit down, think about your week, relax, have a glass of wine or have good food, go out with friends, sit with friends, whatever you like to do, bake a cake, but sit there. And the boundaries is really because you have to sit down and take it easy for one day, because that week is running like no tomorrow. Okay, so your head is spinning. I tell you this right now and here. It will not stop. Doesn't matter what you do in your life. And then the thinking man. So somebody out there is overthinking instead of running with the flow and saying, okay, so I have to sit down and I have to go back and I don't know what to do. Is this really going? So here is the ego part again. So the thinking man is always, I'm questioning everything under the sun instead of believing, seeing, and running with the flow, right? We all do this from time to time, but this is not necessary. Absolutely not. So then we have the page of water, and this is very interesting here. A new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase, and psychic abilities. So that means somebody out there is going very much in tune with what I'm doing. So being in the spiritual world, dealing with the spiritual world, having a super cool connection, and is living by it. So it's not anymore like, oh yeah, I'm going for a card reading or somebody is reading my hands or shit like this. No, absolutely not. This is going absolutely 100% in tune. And the whole week, like I said, you learn your lesson and you go on with it, you follow up on that, and then comes this. So you're getting really in tune because you learn that you are very, very blessed and that everything is really going for you if you accept that from the spirit world. Instead of second guessing, stepping back and thinking, oh my God, is this right? So the thinking man, remember? So it's like, no, don't do that. Go, run with it. It's all okay. So you create the monster, you create the blockage. Don't, not necessary. So that was our weekly, but I have still cards left over. So, and I have my monthly. So, but that was the one which was flying out here. This is Archangel Sandalphone. And he said there's traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations. That is cool. So, and seek the same friends. That's funny. That's what we had a podcast too about friendship, spiritual friendship. So that is here what they trying to suggest too. So meaning of there's many changes rolling in your own world. So where you add new people into your life, they are maybe on a spiritual path, not there where you are, but they feel connected, or they think they feel it from you. You know, as a person, there is somebody who's more connected. So you get more new people, acquaintances, new friends into your life. That is a cool card. So, and that was these two here. And that is past life, that is white, and that is the amethyst. So again, with the amethyst is the psychic abilities. So don't be afraid of this when you are getting more and more in tune with the universe, because that's what we need actually right now. The amethyst is helping you actually to get there. Okay, so I have an amethyst in my car because it's a high protector, that's number one, but on the other hand, it helps you really to tune into the other side of the moon. And then we have white, which stands for enlightenment. So that means you have everything in life going for you. You have your abilities. You are getting more and more in tune. They want you to be there. They try to teach you. So there is lessons to learn only in the spiritual world, but it's a good one because it's white. So white comes always right from the source. Okay, so that's cool. And then past life is gifts and reviews. So that means there's somebody out there which maybe forgot there is an aunt or an uncle or whatever, and they're sitting in heaven, and now you get a letter from a notary or something like that, where there is something going on where you maybe get a house or you get something, a ring, whatever it is, okay? So that's very interesting. So that comes from above. And a review means only, hey, we saved this for you and now you will have it. Go with it, have fun with it, don't blow it up, but enjoy what's coming as a gift from above, whatever that is, okay? That's cool. So, and then we have now the monthly, and in the first week of April, it's saying 6 of Earth, gifts of money. So here we go again. Man, we have tons of abundance here on the table. Gifts of money, time, effort, new career opportunities, and receiving and paying debts. So that means all what you get here from maybe the uncle or the aunt or whoever it is. So they left you something. So be wise with it. Pay your bills off or whatever you need to do. And then that is helping actually in the months of April very much. So something is coming, or you can even keep it for a while, before you use it. So there, you can see what the notary or whoever is writing the letter, so you would see. But I feel there is somebody out there which don't know what to do with that. Somebody died and left that, and could be a property, it could be many things, but don't know what to do with it. So there's people, they can take care of all of that. So like advisors or whatever, or a family member. So talk to them. So don't go ballistic with it, but sit down and think what you want to do with it. It's actually a blessing from above, okay? So that's in the first week of April. And then we have fear surrounding money. Oh boy, there we go again. Yeah, we have tons of money here in abundance on the table. And they said the wisdom to accept help from others. There you go. So meaning of go to somebody if you receive, like I said, a property, whatever it is. So go with the flow. Go to somebody which can help you or advise you what to do with it. You are in safe hands. It will be the right one. You will be guided towards it. So there's nothing to worry about it, okay? But in general, in the second week in April, that is also telling me that we have really other people, they have to look how they spend their money or what they are doing with it. So be careful before you spend your whole paycheck. So sit back and think about it, what you really need and what you want to spend, okay? So budgeting, all right? So that's that. And then in the third week, we have the Knight of Air. So, and this is saying tireless work, events that occur with great speed. So yeah, the universe, I forgot to mention that, but the cards here also saying everything is on speed dial right now. We have these energies, the planetaries are in the position, so everything is running and running. It's like it's going on speed dial. Okay, only that you know this on the side. But they say take time and review your options and have good solutions. So again, sit down, you have all the abundance which is coming in. Somebody, has maybe an inheritance or whatever it is. So sit down with it and think what you want to do with your life, where you want to go, if you want to stick in this area, if you maybe want to move, or if you want to go in a different country. So think a little bit what you want to do. Plan a little bit ahead. Not massively, but, sit down and think about it and watch over your money. All good? So then we have the last one, and that's a page of air, and that is actually here challenging information, delays, and a divorce. So that's what we have here. So if there's somebody out there who is not happy anymore in their marriage, but it will be okay, so there is no trouble around it, so meaning of that's maybe two intelligent people which can sit down and figure it out, and it's fine and dandy, and not flipping out. So, and it's actually not necessary. If something is done, it's done. The same is with friendships. If you have, a friend where you think, oh my God, I cannot take this friend anymore. We are not on the same page anymore. Everything changes. So I changed, maybe the person changed. So yeah, then let it go. it's not necessary and there is no trouble around it. So that means even in friendship, you can still say, okay, when we see each other, we are humans, we can still talk, right? So that's what this is all about. And that was actually all for the last one. So I have still a couple cards to go. So I'm sorry about that one, but I have to. So that is the 10 of air, which is saying the end of a difficult situation. Hey, that is cool. So, and they are saying recovering from bad thoughts. So that is a cool card too. So it fits all into that what we have here on the table. That is still for April, but it's floating in from this Monday into the month of April. So really, end of a difficult situation. Good for you guys. So don't make a monster out of everything. It has a most benevolent ending, okay, or a benevolent outcome. So, but these cards are really super cool. I like those how they come. So, and that is the 9 of Earth. And then it's enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, and successful self-employment. So there it is again. So they repeat themselves again and again and again. So if you think you struggle with your business, you are not. So don't create it. It's blessed. It's all okay. So even if you started a new job or you are waiting maybe for a raise or whatever it is, so it's all there. But this was talking about a business, so that's self-employment. So if you have a new business, don't struggle. It's running like no tomorrow. Your head is spinning, okay? And the last one here is the 5 of water. And then the things are turning out as they need to, and not seeing positive in a situation. So that is us again. So we are running good, we have everything in place, and here it goes again where our ego is blocking us out in April. So please guys, don't do that. The cards here are telling you the total opposite side of that, okay? So think twice what you do. Don't listen to your ego, listen to your intuition, and you will make it easily with flying colors through the months of April. And we know the weather is sometimes not good, but keep it in this way. Sometimes it's roller coaster, but what you have here on the table is only to tell you, don't struggle. Don't create something. It's all good. It's running from March into April. All right? So with that said, that was the last card. Wishing you a wonderful week. Enjoy, have fun, and we see us next week for the weekly.